Welcome to Turn Writing Fear Around podcast. Simple methods to overcome fear and start writing again. I'm Elise Hittinger, and I'm the host for your journey to courage. This is episode 65, 3 ways to overcome fear in the saddle. You know, so many times I'd get on and go writing, and I wouldn't even really realize that the fear was starting. And then all of a sudden, I was in a full-blown panic attack. But really, I could have done things different so that I didn't get to that point. And here's my favorite tips. This one, the first one was the hardest one for me to learn. And that is to visualize the ride that you want and then ride it. Really setting out, visualizing what I wanted the ride to look like wasn't easy for me at first. I didn't even understand really. But once I started picturing how the ride was going to go, the rhythm, where we were going to go, what we were going to see, how we were going to feel, once I really started building that picture, my horses seemed to understand and connect with the picture. And I don't even have to touch the reins as much as when I was so nervous and didn't know what I was doing. So I just like to plan my ride ahead of time. And always things can change and you have to change with it. But if you have a plan and you visualize it, things can go so much smoother than if you just willy-nilly jump on and go for a ride. And I'm not saying not to do that, but if you're overcoming fear and anxiety, it's probably not the best thing to start out with until you have some confidence built up. So the next thing is to pick and practice your favorite calm breathing, whether it's singing, humming, Ferris wheel breathing, square breathing, whatever it is for you, figure out what breathing techniques work the best. I like the ones that are very mental. They keep my mind busy while I'm writing. And practice it ahead of time. So I'll just describe a little bit about the Ferris wheel breathing because that's my favorite. And I pick out a Ferris wheel that I love. And I just picture it, whether it's a big white one of the old wooden ones. I just picture that Ferris wheel. And I picture myself breathing in as it goes up and breathing out as it goes down. And I try and keep that breathing as constant and consistent as it would be on a Ferris wheel going around. And then if I want to slow it down, I just picture a bigger Ferris wheel. Or if I need to breathe a little faster, I picture a smaller Ferris wheel. And it's just breathing in and breathing out as if you're going around on a Ferris wheel. Now that does two things. First of all, it keeps you from holding your breath, which is the most important thing about the breathing. You want to make sure you're exhaling. Exhaling is where you're releasing your tension, you're sending the anxiety out of your body. So exhaling is what you want to focus on. You don't want to hold your breath. So any breathing technique that keeps you from holding your breath is a great one. The second thing it does is because I put a lot of visualization into the Ferris wheel and what I'm seeing as I'm going around, it keeps my mind occupied so I don't get the monkey chatter building up the anxiety. So pick your favorite breathing technique and practice it. And then definitely practice it while you're writing. Even if you're not anxious, practice the breathing technique over and over and over till it's just like second nature. And then the third thing is to start small, manageable goals, and build your confidence gradually. Don't try and do a 50-mile endurance ride if you are scared riding 50 feet. And so many times I've got friends, hey, go ride with us at Green River. or go ride with us, on these trail rides at Mammoth Caves and I think, oh, that would be so much fun. But until I'm actually trail riding a little bit, that would be way too big a goal. And yes, it sounds like fun, but I've got to do the work to build my confidence so that I'm ready to go do those things. So 50 feet, 100 feet, heck, even, a mile or two. Whatever it is, set a small goal and build your confidence. Set a little bit bigger goal, build your confidence. Really focus on building your confidence and at some point, you're just going to go do it and you're going to think, "Wow, I feel great. I had no fear, no anxiety. I feel amazing." And when you hit that point, then you can start doing bigger chunks. They don't have to be quite so small. So, if you've enjoyed this, there's also a very quick way to get over anxiety and fear. And so many times we think it's got to take time, but guess what? Our subconscious doesn't know anything about time. And I can help you get over anxiety and fear in a very quick way. If you're ever interested, I'll put a link in the bottom for a chat and have a chat with me and just see if it's something that would work for you to at least help start you out getting over your anxiety. See you guys later.